Hey traders, Thomas here. Wow, what a day, huh? Almost 50 points of range in the S&P mini. Volume opened up, volatility has opened up a bit. A lot of activity here today, and especially on a day like today, guys, you gotta keep it as simple as possible. And here's the thing. There's not one single thing about trading that is magical or mystical or out of reach of logical awareness. Don't be like most traders out there who overcomplicate things by trying to turn this into an exact science in their quest for perfection. Right? For us, what it boils down to, very simply, is who's in control, buyers or sellers, and is the smart money trying to push the upside or is the smart money trying to push the downside? Now, push zones help us focus in on that. Very simply, they show us who's in control and which direction the order flow is coming into. Which direction do we want to be trading on? Now, today was a great example. The first part of the day was primarily weakness, just after the 10 o'clock hour. In fact, on a day like today, yesterday's video, we kind of focused in on the smaller time frames, which you could still do, but on a day like today, when the range opens up a bit, the smaller the time frame that you look at, number one, you're going to be much more active because there's going to be a lot of opportunities that show up. But number two, you're also going to be chopped up a bit because the market's very volatile, it's thin, and they're running through the smaller zones a little bit more, right? So on a day like today, I like to focus in on the bigger zones, the bigger time frames, right? The 16R, for example, right? These are all S&P charts, the TT dashboard. This is the biggest time frame over here, the 16R. Now, first push, here we are just after the cash open here, just after 10 o'clock, push up into a 16R push zone that came in yesterday. That was the high of the day, and from there, the market just sold off, right? We formed a big push zone right over here. Well, big, I say big because compared to the 4R push zone, obviously the 16R push zone is going to be a little bit bigger. These zones are usually in the neighborhood of anywhere from 6 to 8 ticks in that area there, or maybe even a little bit bigger, maybe 3 points, as big as 3 points. But here's an opportunity here. Market sold off pretty hard here, created a push zone. Smart money's pushing here. We have trapped buyers. You see a nice little uptick right here. This is the spot that you're looking if you like shorts right here, and your stop's going to be at the other side of this range. Now, yeah, on a day like today, your stops are going to be a little bit bigger. You take a little bit more risk, but guess what? You're going for bigger profit targets, right? Now, I want to concentrate a little bit more here on the buy side after this market bottomed out. And there's no way to tell ahead of time exactly where the market's going to bottom out. But again, you're waiting for these push zones to form. If you like the buy side here, you're not stepping in front of this runaway freight train to the downside where the sell stop's getting hit. You wait for these sell stops to exhaust you. You wait for some new push zone activity to the buy side. Now you could start to look for longs, right? A little bit of patience here, right? This push zone came in maybe 11:30 or so, and about 11:40 you got the downtick right into the top of this push zone. Right? That's the money spot right there. All right? That's where you're looking to get in. That's ideal entry location with your stop below the bottom of the zone. And again, this is right near, and we don't know this at the time, but it turned out to be not too far off the actual low of the day. And from there, the market rallied. Form another push zone, uptick, downtick, another opportunity to get long. They form another push zone here, uptick, downtick, another opportunity to get long, whether you're managing runners or adding into your position or taking profit and looking to reinitiate. You're using these zones for information, right? And you got to remember about these push zones. They are shining a spotlight on this stop run activity where the smart money is trapping traders and then pushing the market in the opposite direction very aggressively. And those are the areas in the market that represent opportunity. Those are the important areas to look to get into the market, because if the market turns around and comes down and takes that area out in the opposite direction, the trade's over. It's about as defined as you can get. It's making it about as simple as you can get. And again, when it comes down to this trading business that we're in, especially on a day like today, you have to keep things simple so you can make quick decisions. And that's what push zones help us out with. Trade patient, trade well, everybody. Have a great week.